So this is the start to week 2, and I'm already finagled some stuff. This morning I started with a 60-minute, just an endurance ride on the spin bike, because last week I just looked and realized I'd done quite a bit of HIIT conditioning, and I never hit up just a straight endurance cardio workout. So I did that this morning and took a little bit of a break, and now I am down here and I decided to finish out the quads with the quad workout, and that's all I'm gonna do and be done for today. You know, it's a killer. ISO holds on exercises where you got to do one side and immediately follow the other side, because mentally in your head when you're on the first side you're thinking, son of a bitch, I still got to do the other side. So I'm not the biggest fan. I love the way they work the quads, but Bulgarian split squats are, they're killer. And then by the time you've already done the holds, heavy squats, and now back doing the iso holds with those, my quads they're running out of steam, and we still have to finish up with that intense finisher for the quads, which I love to hate. This is what rest times look like when your home gym is downstairs in the basement, sharing the basement with your laundry. And it's also a way that sometimes I avoid moves that I'm really not looking forward to, aka the quads finisher liquid legs. It's an EMOM basically, for the most part, every minute on the minute. Start out with, I might start with the squats. I have to double check. Goblet squats. So you're trying to get to 100. Once your minute is up, whether you get to 100 or not, now you move on to the wall sit and hold that for a minute, and you just keep going until that you hit that 100 reps. And I remember last time, eat burns. The problem is my legs are already pretty fried, so I'm avoiding it. Although at least this time, last time my daughter, the 4-year-old, was home, and when I'd have to stand up out of my wall sit and it was like, oh, it's burning, my 4-year-old's like, keep working, Mom. I'm like, maybe I need my coach back. Hey guys, of course, I'm not making this up. As soon as I started the finisher, my camera batteries died. So I kept powering through. And I beat last week's. I made it in 5 rounds. Last week it took me 6 minutes something. This time around I probably shaved like a minute off my time. So always any sort of improvement, it's always nice. All right guys, that's it for the day. Like I said, I am enjoying Jennifer from the comments about this. She says this is her absolute favorite month of training of any AX program. I can definitely say I am enjoying it. I love a good finisher, and I love the variety in the finishers. I also love structure. My type A personality requires a lot of structure, and this is primo in regards to, I love the splits. I love more of a German volume training split as of right now. And I like the setup of you hit one body part first, you're done, move on to the second body part, and each workout follows the same structure. And if you don't want to do both in one day, there's a lot of opportunity to extend the weeks and add in your own if you want more conditioning like myself, or more core work. I do love that. In regards to the way that this week looks in comparison to last week, there is only two changes. first change, as I told you, the workouts follow. They start with a superset. Then one of those exercises is used to do iso holds. Then you go on to a heavy ass exercise and your finisher for one body part. And then the second workout will be the second body part, second muscle group. You'll follow the exact same structure. The superset exercise, that was the iso hold last week. Now the only change is now you're doing the second exercise and doing that as an iso hold. And then finally the metabolic arson, the conditioning at the end of the week, that changes slightly. It's still, I believe, just barely looking at it or glancing at it, it's a split, a sprint jog split. So again, I won't necessarily, I shouldn't say that. I might follow that one just to see. We'll see how the rest of the this training week pans out. Hey everybody, today is day 3, I believe, of this week, week 6, halfway point of max size. So this morning started out with another endurance workout, but and it was low impact. Walked the dog. I think the dog walks usually last about half an hour. Came home, hopped on the treadmill, and maybe did 40 minutes of that. Incline, mostly inclined, and I would take little breaks, and then finished up with like a 10-minute on the row machine. 2 reasons I've done the endurance work this week. Last week I realized, I think I said this, I did a lot of HIIT. This week I focused a little bit more on endurance stuff for 2 reasons. Because of last week and because I'm having to wear my glasses. Wednesday morning I woke up with pink eye. So that's the gift you want to wake up to. No clue where it came from, how I got it, but knew right away it was pink eye. So I've been using the drops, can't wear my contacts, and my vision is very bad. I have to, if I'm not wearing contacts, I have to be wearing glasses. And I hate glasses. I hate wearing my glasses. They've worn a sore on my face, but beyond that, I mean, when you get really heated, especially when I outside running, or they like fog up on me, and I don't like wearing my glasses. So I'm like, let's just endurance, not horribly sweat. They'll slide off my face. We'll make this work. Should be done with the drops on Monday, so I might try at least getting 1 HIIT workout in this weekend, and that'd be about it. But feel that one in the core too. Whew. This finisher, the hamstring finisher, is definitely one of those I'd rather do my laundry to avoid it. It's just like, the setup is just like the quads finisher. So it's basically an every minute on the minute. You're either doing your dumbbell swings with the specified weight that he gives you, or you're holding a long leg bridge, and it's over once you hit your 100 reps of dumbbell swings. And the weight that he has assigned the dumbbell swings is the heaviest that I've ever done with dumbbell swings, and it's intense. It's brutal. So I've got nothing less to say at all. I really don't want to do it. When I'm doing those long leg bridge holds, I mean, you're squeezing your butt together to use your glutes. You can feel it in your hammies, but I feel it up the sides of my back too, and that's where I really feel it. Not like it's hurting my back, but it's definitely working those low back side muscles majorly. But I got it done and over. I don't even know how many rounds it took, but I finished. And sometimes that's all that matters. Hey guys, Sunday morning. Yesterday I took a rest day, so today I'm hitting it kind of hard. Started the morning with conditioning, and I recorded it this weekend in the garage. Assault bike, wall balls, and I think you call them ball slams. But what I did, obviously warm up, 30, 20, 10 on the bike, so a minute, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, just a moderate pace. 20 seconds, pick it up. Last 10 seconds, go all out. From there, I did 10 wall balls and finished up with 5 ball slams. 5 rounds of that. Took a 2-minute recovery time. And there was some recovery time in between the exercises as well. And then I finished up with 5 more rounds. So technically, if you calculate that, in regards to the assault bike, that equates to 10 minutes on the assault bike, beyond a little bit of warm up and recovery, / cool down. After doing that, I think I would flip-flop it. So I'd start 10 seconds all out, 20 seconds, slow it down a bit, 30 seconds, slow it down a little bit more, just to give me the recovery to move on to the wall balls and the ball slams, because I know by the time I did the 10-second all out on the assault bike, by the time I got to the wall balls, I was like, whoo. So on the second round, the second set of rounds, I started thinking about that, and that would be a way I should have flip-flopped it and seen how it worked out better that way, or if it would work out better that way. But now I am on to the shoulder, upper back / traps workout from Max Size. I still have back and biceps, which is supposed to follow this workout tomorrow, and I still have to go back and complete the triceps from the first workout of the week. Whether I fit that in, I don't think I'll try to do 3 in one day in regards to the lifting. That's too much. I thought maybe finish up with the triceps or do whatever. I'll do those on their own day, but probably then just fit in a good core workout after the triceps. And I was thinking about that more and more too, to get a little bit more expansion out of Max Size if you were to get this program. With the way this month is set up, as I said, they're like each body or muscle group has their own workout, and you just have 2 in one day, so chest and triceps. There is the ability to just do like I did, like I just did chest, and then whether you substitute in your conditioning or you substitute in a core workout, and you can expand this program as well and get a little more time out of it. So that seems to kind of be the case for me, is just with incorporating a lot of my own stuff as well. I buy myself a little more time in the program, which I like. Hands down, the back finisher is my favorite finisher of all the muscle groups. It's called Alphabet Arson. You use very light weights, and you're doing Y's, T's, and I's. The reason it's my favorite finisher is because I recognized these exercises when I was doing physical therapy for my neck. And these were exercises I had to do to strengthen those small muscles that had weakened and been taken over by the bigger muscles. So the reason this is my favorite is because I just, with my previous experience with these exercises, know just how important they are at strengthening the small muscles of the back. Hey everybody, finishing up the week with the bicep workout. Then that's all I have left to do after that. Probably do a little bit of core. And truthfully, the core workout will probably be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all over the place. because my brain is a little all over the place. Just as I had predicted earlier, no, last week, Wednesday and Friday, both my kids were in school all day on the same day. But as I said, fingers crossed, because it's probably not gonna last. Today is Thursday. My youngest hasn't been to school yet this week because of a cold, so that's just the way life is right now. It's just one day at a time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm right there with all of you. It's just brutal. It is mentally brutal. So truthfully, with the last couple of days, obviously she's got a cold. There's not a whole lot we do. We just chill around the house, and there's just only so much chilling you can do before you kind of start to go a little stir crazy. So yesterday I rode the air bike, or the assault bike, whichever you want to call it, for 30 minutes, just a 30-minute straight ride. I varied it up here and there. Maybe I stood, maybe I just did arms, but that was about it. The day before that, I might have did the triceps. I don't know, I'll have to look at the tape because I can't remember. But then, and my youngest was down here for a little bit while I did that. And then as the day went on, I was back to like, there's stuff I should do, but I don't want to do it. But I also can't sit here because I'm going nuts. So I ended up, I did 10 minutes on the assault bike. It's in my garage that morning. I would just sneak outside and just jump on it. And then later on in the day, I think that 10-minute warm-up led into my tricep workout. But later in the day, I did another 10 minutes on the assault bike. Then I did my staircase, the basement staircase, up and down 10 times or 20 times. I would count down 1, up 2. Then after that, I jumped on the row machine, did that for 10 minutes, did another 20 on the staircase, and then I did another 10 on the assault bike. I think, maybe I'm wrong. No, I didn't do that second ride on the assault bike. I don't know. This is how much I'm losing I'm just losing it, man. I'm losing it. So, but that was just, and that had nothing to do with I want to exercise. It had nothing to do with really need to get some cardio in. It was more I got to do something because I'm mentally just mentally so that's what's been going on. So now I'm going to finish up the biceps, throw in some core, and call it a week. Because like I said, that metabolic arson, it's a running workout. Sprint so many meters, jog, sprint, jog, and he's got it divided up in meters. I may run tomorrow, I may not. We'll have to see if I get lucky enough and both kids end up in school for the day. But the only other thing I would say is with the core moves, I've been doing little bits and pieces of core moves, and I've kind of taken from the workouts the iso holds. So I know I did the twisting for the obliques. I did the captain's chair lifts, and then I do so many reps and then I hold. And the plan is to do that again today. So that's it. That's the end of week 6. I'll see you next week for week 7. We're still in month 2, and week 7 and 8 look quite similar to weeks 5 and 6. So keep pushing forward, everybody. I hope you're all doing physically and mentally well.